Well, I'm live. Good afternoon. It is a beautiful day in San Diego. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm going to cut up a chicken, and I want to see how many people are so bored you're going to sit here and watch me cut up a chicken. So, let me see. This may be too close for the actual action of cutting up chicken. No, that's good. That's good. All right. So, grab your chicken. What the heck? Okay, first thing I need to do is make sure my knife is sharp. You want to get your knife and make sure it's sharp. And this is how you sharpen a knife. I have a friend, I watched him sharpen his knife, and he's like grinding it like this. I can't do that to my blade. And I'm watching him, and I don't want to correct him, but I'm like, dude, you are dulling your knife. So, a knife, it has these you probably ever wonder why these sharpening things are like they're just like little grooves, right? So the edge of a knife is it's like a saw, right? It's like a microscopic saw. It has all these tiny, tiny, tiny little teeth on it you don't see because they're so small they're microscopic, right? And when they get misaligned from hitting wood or whatever it is, they kind of get that's what dulls the knife. So these little striations here, they realign those microscopic little teeth, right? And you do it well enough, then you can you see this? You check your knife, you scrape it. If you can shave off part of your thumbnail, then your knife's golden. All right. I know you're all grossed out because I am now going to cut a chicken with a knife that I just shaved the thumbnail with, but deal with it. I need love, love, won't come easy. No, cat, you stay off the counter. Get off. Keep your cats off the counter because that's disgusting. Alright, well, it looks like someone already took a whack out of this. Oh, there's some jelly. So there's a problem. It's a cold chicken. So you get all that delicious chicken jelly. Scrape this off. Cat, you freaking get off of her. That wonderful chicken jelly. Oh my god. Here, cat. Go, eat some chicken jelly. Down here. Down here. I gotta wash my hands again because I touched the damn cat. And when you're cleaning, please use fresh paper towels to wipe your hands down because other used towels in the kitchen might have germs on them, and I'm kind of a germaphobe, unlike other members of our community. Live chicken he was preparing. Don't give your cat seasoned human food. Let the cat enjoy his life. Alright, so someone already stole one of the limbs off here, so what you want to do is cut down into the connective tissue. Pull the thigh away. Dude, don't you come up here! No! Shove off, cat. Oh my gosh, here, I gotta give him some meat. No! Not up here! No! Here. Sorry. Alright, so pull the thigh away from the body here, right? Actually, when it's cold, you don't even have to do much cutting. If this was a raw chicken, you'd have to chop, chop, chop right there. But you pull the thigh away. Look at that. Perfectly big, fat thigh. If you actually want to subdivide this, then you have to go in between the drumstick and the thigh. Find that spot there. Actually, since it's cold, I could probably just crack it off. Yeah. Right there. Nice, perfectly portioned thigh drumstick. Don't No! Here. God dang, this cat is driving me nuts. Here we go, here we go, come on. There you go. I apologize for the cat. Alright, don't have to do the other one because, well, what did they take off of here? Yeah, they took that whole thigh off of there, didn't they? Most of it, most of it. Alright, I'm gonna remove some of this skin and fat anyways. Ooh, look, I just took the whole butt off. This right here is a chicken's butt. My mom's ex-boyfriend used to freaking love this, the meat on the butt of the chicken. He was kind of weird. But this meat under here, so take this skin off here. This meat under the thigh, the underbelly, this spot right here you're looking at, this is called the oyster. All right, let me get rid of this meat here. This is the oyster. This is literally the best part of the chicken. It's the hip. It's the meat for the hip bone, hip connection, whatever. These things, the oyster, it's the softest, tastiest part of the chicken, and I bet you none of you have ever bothered eating it. It's so good. Don't! Oh my gosh. Here, shove off. What a pest. So, that's the best part of the chicken. Then you want to pull the wing away. Cold, this is too easy cold. If this was warm, this would be much more difficult. But you do want to cut under the wing. You don't want to rip it all apart. And then when it's loose enough that you can just break the joint off, you just snap that joint off, and it comes off fairly clean. And again, you want to separate the little drumstick, wing drumstick from the wing. Then you do have to cut that. There you go. So you have your little drumette, you have your chicken wing, you have your freaking cat. Go away. Here, shove off. So annoying. Alright, we can do the same thing over here with Mr. Wing number 2. Break that off. And we're good. Break that at the wing. Again, drumette, wing, beauty. And I am preparing food for my kids, so that's why I'm doing this. And as for the breast, obviously you want to find the center line, which since somebody hacked half of this thing off last night. Show us Mad Max, Mike. I'm not going to show you Mad Max while I'm positioned here, because that would put the max on the food. So go down the middle, deviate a little bit to the side because that is where the cartilage is in the middle, and just kind of work your way down the side. This is if you don't want to carve off the breast like this, but you want to just try to get that whole breast off of there. So cut that off. Choose cat, you are freaking driving me nuts. And there you go. One delicious chicken breast. I am actually going to chop this into smaller pieces. Sorry, my hands are a little greasy, so it's hard to get a grip on this knife. So that my kids can enjoy that. And go back to the other side. Likewise, get on the other side of this cartilage. Work your way in. Make sure never to cut towards yourself, please. Work your way through and get that delicious breast off of there. Slice into appropriate sized pieces. Boy, I've lost the sharpness on my edge already. Look at that. Chicken's quite cold. And scoot those up. Serve it on your plate. And there you have an entire chicken. You can then go through here, just rip this freaking meat off of here. I mean, that's good meat, so you eat yourself. Throw some to the cat. Oh, he's just sitting down there waiting for me. How sweet. Here is the wishbone on front here. Got to clear that from its meaty. Oh, it's already broken. That's bad luck. I got a bad luck wishbone. All right, I'm just gonna pull some of this meat off of here and put it on the plate. Oh, there's the other half of the wishbone. But I am the kind of guy, I like to get every freaking morsel of meat off of these carcasses. Because honestly, a lot of the meat, oh, there's another great place for meat most people miss because they do this and they're done. You see all this meat down here? Everybody ignores? Underneath the wings. This underbelly meat is such tender, delicious, tasty meat. It's like, here. Go, I threw you some. No, you can't have the tender, delicious meat. Here, go. And then you have the shoulder blade here. You pop that out. And there's still more tender, delicious meat under there. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but it is really, really the most delectable part of the chicken. All the meat under there, the oyster, all these like thin muscles. You know, they don't toughen. They're like dark meat, so it has all that rich flavor in it. Oh, that is like the best, and I bet you none of you ever pay attention to it. Because you just eat the breast, the thigh. So good. So, even if this was a bigger bird, like a turkey or something, you could get in here. Look at that. The turkey, or the neck meat here. This is great meat. My mom would take the turkey neck. Look at this. Look at that big old chunk of meat. That's from the neck. Right? My mom would take the turkey neck every Thanksgiving, and she would boil that thing for like 4 hours. This meat would fall off in tiny little tendrils, and she would make the gravy with you know, the stock and the meat. But that meat, so the gravy always had these wisps of muscle of meat inside it. Ah, so good, so good. I have never managed to master her gravy, but I'll work on it, and maybe someday I'll do a video on how to make the world's greatest turkey gravy. Okay, come here, stupid. Here, more meat. Go. This cat wants all this delicious meat on the bones. So, no, it's not me being cheap. It's me knowing that, you know, there's a lot of good meat on here that most people just throw away. So, please, this chicken gave its life. This chicken gave its life for you. It came all the way from Foster Farms. And now you're just gonna throw all of its delicious meats into the trash can. Unbelievable. All right, let's put this on the floor and let the cat go at it. Max, where'd you go? Oh, there you are, right at my feet. Crazy. All right, get that away. So here, ladies and gentlemen, is all the meat from one chicken from the store. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. You guys just stare at that. Hope a fly doesn't land on it. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. All right, you wash your hands before you prepare. Man, the flies are showing up. Crying out loud, I didn't even know there were 2 of them in here. Give the cat more chicken. All right, so there it is. A delicious treat to feed my... Actually, I only have 3 of the kids here today, so I think 1 chicken should be enough. Usually we have to buy 2 chickens because there's too many people in this house. All right, and then make sure you clean up. After you prepare food, please clean up. I hate it when people just leave food preparation stuff all over the counter. Put your knife in the sink. And let's see, how many people are actually watching this? 72 people on a Saturday afternoon are watching me cut up a chicken. Do you guys seriously have nothing better to do? You are too funny. Yes, Black and White only has a day left. Let's see what you guys were saying. You seem to enjoy cooking. I love cooking. If I couldn't draw, if I couldn't write, I would work in a sushi restaurant. I might work at a Benihana's. You'd never know. Give the cat more chicken. Close the windows. The windows are closed. I don't know where those how the flies got in my house. We don't leave windows open here. Come on, fly. Sheesh. That will feed 2 of your kids. No, the little ones are here, not the teenagers. The teenagers are off shooting bows and arrows at some place. So, Mike cooked the cat already. Because I'm Asian. Yes, thank you. Thank you for your hilarious racist comments. I'm all about that, so. Neck gravy. It's the best. You haven't lived until you've had my mother's neck gravy. It's fantastic. Oh, on mashed potatoes. I'm drooling. I'm gonna start eating this freaking chicken. Back Lone Star, snacks of the hero. Yes. Not only do I get all the meat, I do the same when I butcher a chicken. Right on, right on. On that neck. I make soup. Yum. Boil it off the bone, make soup. Comic book shows don't usually make me hungry. Alright, well, I didn't want to do this too long. I'm just like chopping up a chicken. So, any other questions before I bugger? Oh, this is already seasoned. This is a pre-seasoned. I'm not sure what the particular flavor of this one is, but I think it might be rosemary. I'm not a huge fan of, but whatever. Someone else is parenting your kids too? What? No, my wife took them to archery, so need to put garlic on it. Garlic on everything, man. Needs more garlic. It's like watching a good family. Aw, thanks, Sketch. Did you catch any of the new Who yet? I have not. I know, right? I've got my Doctor Who shirt on. It's Doctor Who Day, unless they moved it to Sunday. And I haven't watched it yet. What are we, 3 weeks in? I asked that's funny, I asked my daughter, I'm like, do you want to check out, because they're on the DVR, right? I'm like, do you want to check out the new Doctor Who? And she's like, not really. But then she did get a little tweaked when I called her Nurse Who. I called her Nurse Who, and my daughter gets on her phone. She's like, she's all, I can't remember what the thing is. I think she said 60% of physicians are women. So it's rude for you to say Nurse Who. Hey, it's true, you know. More women are going into the field than men, so maybe it is time for a woman doctor, because most doctors are women. Majority of doctors are women nowadays. Very interesting. Was the trap range crowded? What you talking about? I stay behind you, LOL, watching. The kids don't care about the IPs we grew up with. They got their own. Did you guys see the logo for when I had Doug on the other night for Aloha Hour? I put these this image of like these filthy hands, but they look like Doug's hands. The fingers are all crazy long and everything. And I said Dirty Doug. But yeah, I don't mind a woman doctor, but I think this show is full of SJW stuff. Yeah, the whole last season was just this anti-capitalist friggin' SJW. Ugh. The whole last season was bad. There was maybe two episodes I liked. So, I don't know. I don't have a lot of hopes for this season. At some point, I am going to bite the bullet and sit down and watch it. But right now, I'd rather watch Daredevil, I'll be frank with you. I watched the first episode of that last night, and it was pretty good. Doug has creepy old woman hands. They're mean. Yeah, Mike, I made ill. Oh, yay, Sierra, you're ill? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to hear that. Dung Beetle Doug. The War Doctor started the Time War because it was that time of... The War Doctor. That was a great episode. I love the War Doctor episode. I should probably get to feeding my kids. So, thanks everybody for joining me on this Saturday afternoon, watching me slice up a chicken. Still don't know why you're not outside doing something fun, but I'm gonna eat. The TARDIS has never been cleaner. You guys are the worst. So yeah, thanks everybody for being here. I will check you later. I might do a drawing stream later on today, but I'm either gonna play with my kids or do some writing. So Lone Star Squad are dismissed.